and it is 6:15 p.m. and it's Monday, December 20, 2021. So we're going to be starting reviewing the information that we had requested last time.
So gave you a copy of the agreement with the City Council solicitor, Shannon Resnick. I presented that tonight because I did not have it available in time for the packets. And then in your package, I gave you the information from the school department on the school buses and maintenance and security. And so I supplied that to you. If you have any questions, let me know on that. The other POs that we requested further information on was the town of Plymouth. And I guess they got a grant and they supplied us with men's bicycles and equipment. The second one was the Castle Boo, and that is our design and development for the public safety building. That's the company that's helping us. The next one was the Project Lead the Way, and that is teacher development, computer science, and network security lab hosting fees over at the school department. The fifth item was Bear Communications, and that was the purchase of 10 mobile radios and equipment, and that was also for the school department. Actually, I think most of these are school department. The next one was Linda Texera Rays, and that's for mentoring for trauma affairs, COVID related. And Churchill Linen is the base rent and portion of taxes of electricity for the school department.
What building? What address?
It was on the PO, I believe, and I didn't bring the old one with me. Sorry, I'll try to be a little more detailed next time. Wish I could remember. I'll get it for you.
Okay.
As to the school buses for the lease, the first year was the 285,306, but then the year 2 and year 3, it
Really bumps up.
it almost
I saw
doubled.
that.
And can we get a copy of the lease agreement so we can see what
I
were
think the
terms?
first year was because it was only a partial year. We didn't have them stored for the full year.
That's not what it says, though. It
Still
lists
says the
whole
same
fiscal
date.
year.
It does, but I think it was just the year. I don't, because we didn't have the buses the beginning of that last fiscal year.
No, you didn't get them until summer.
Yeah. So I believe that's why.
But this starts from the summer of 2021
21, yeah.
till June of 2022, which makes into
You're
a full
right.
year.
I don't know, I'll have to talk to the school department. I'm not sure on that one. Unless they gave us a break for the first year, or
It may have been.
we don't have as many buses. We're gonna be adding to the fleet every year until we're at full
That's true.
capacity.
You got 70, and you're gonna go to 135 anyways. It's gonna go up to 135.
Maybe that's inducement for us to go after a year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If we could have a copy of the lease agreement, then we would know why it's so much less for that first year. Is this an ongoing basis? I thought you said they're trying to get the city, because this is very pricey to be.
They've been trying to find a place to store the buses that has a building, or a place that they can make a building to do the repairs on the buses and also house the employees that'll be working.
Looks like it's a 3-year lease.
Looks like,
Yeah.
yeah. Any additional cost for security?
He said something about, so it says 70 school buses, 2,000 square feet, officers, the bus. Second year price increases reflects the ability to park 135 buses and appropriate number of employee cars. That's why it goes up the second year. Says we have school police and Brockton Police Department doing details to watch the buses. We are contracting with the same security company as City Hall to take over until we can temporarily fence in the area. We're still working on a permanent site. So it's on the email.
Yeah, plus there's stuff that isn't listed there as well. They do a lot of, on the weekend, they do training there. You know, they have a hard time keeping some people in place, drivers, but they're doing, I noticed Saturday, they were doing training, and even yesterday morning, Sunday morning, they were doing some training. So they're doing other things without anything being probably part of a contract, if I know Mr. Carney, the way he operates. Yeah.
So that's everything that was asked for from the last meeting.
Thank you.
And the equipment for the noise, you'll let us know at some point when we get that.
The police department did not get back to me on that, so.
Really?
Yeah,
So I'm still looking into that.
Okay.
the sound meter that we had to purchase, because it would be interesting to know what we spent so far on that. But I think we're going to have, Jeff is going to file a resolve to have the police department come and talk to us about that,
We
hopefully.
did file it already.
It's not on tonight's agenda.
I know it's not, so we're gonna have to refile it on
Exactly.
January 1.
Yes.
I don't know why it's not.
That's okay.
That's right, he was supposed to,
Come tonight.
right, so, well, you won't see it until January, and he's not gonna be here anyways, the chief won't be.
No, that's right.
God only knows who's gonna be a chief.
That's right.
So
It's a
I
mystery.
would just hold that one in your kitchen cabinet for a while.
Sounds good.
I'll still see if I
wait.
can get some information.
Okay, that would be perfect, thank you. All right, so where are we starting with the P?
Yeah, so the first warrant is P 22-049.
Want me to go first?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Page 1. I noticed there's 2 entries for Allied Waste Services. One is $734, the other one is $102,000. And I was just wondering what it's for when we have Republic. We have a contract with the Republic.
The Allied Waste is, I thought we had this question before. I'm pretty sure they work together, but one of them is for the services up at the recycling center, and then the other one is the school department. So one city, one school. 2 different contracts.
But why would we, but why would we have a contract with Allied when our city contract is with Republic?
I think they're one and the same. I think they, one and the same company.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure they're one and the same.
Okay. Okay, I'd like to know that. And then, on page 5, Brothers Auto Detail. It's in the middle of the page. I'm wondering, what is that for?
That is some damage was done to some of the employees' vehicles, so the school is paying for the damage. So you'll see a few of them.
Do you know anything more about it than that?
Somebody came in to spray paint something at the school department, and it was a windy day, and they didn't realize that the paint was being blown
Over
across.
oh, God.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, and then I have, hold on. Page 11. Down toward the bottom. Julio Dennis Fernandez.
He is the custodian over at the police department,
And we pay him separately?
because he's a custodian, it's an outside contract. He comes in and cleans.
Who's this one now?
Fernandez, Julio.
Oh,
He's been with the police department quite a few years.
Okay. He's their only cleaning person?
I don't know if he has a crew or not. I know we pay him.
Okay, Okay, so I'm just wondering, why wouldn't we use the same custodial team that is at City Hall or at other city buildings?
That's a good question. We have, because, I don't know if we have enough staff to do all of it. But we've had a contract with him for years, but we can definitely look into it.
I would like to know, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, page 26, the last entry on the bottom, Newberts and Rateau. And all it says is it's for other contract services, and I
I'm sorry,
want,
was that 26?
yes, 26. Very last entry.
So that is, it's the Arts Council. We get money in. I think it was used to be called the Arts Lottery, but it's the Arts Council.
Yes.
And it's
You
actually,
got an award?
no, he does different things, like they do a lot of different art projects, and he does some of the videos and the picture taking at different events that they put on through their arts program. And he's one of the people that we've used a couple of times through them.
Okay. So that's a school expense? School
No,
side?
that is us. We get money in every year. It's not a lot of money, but we have her name is slipping my mind right now, that runs it. And I actually looked into it a few years ago because I wondered how they picked the different things and how it got approved. And the state, it's a very lengthy thing. She has to come up with the different things that they're gonna do, projects, and it has to go into the state, it has to be approved, and gets approved by Kathy Sioris.
Brockton Arts Council.
Yes.
Yes. I actually, I spoke about it at City Council in October because they were soliciting applications.
Yeah, they do a great job. They find different things, but it is a process. And then they fill out the application, it gets approved, it comes back, and then we pay them for the whatever art project that's going on.
Okay, thank you. All right, the next page, page 27. Down toward the bottom, Sabura Youth Programs, Inc. It just says it's for other contract services.
It's an after-school, it's a grant for after-school. It promotes parent involvement, parental English language learning. It's for immigrant families, and this one was for the Brookfield and East Middle School.
Wow, Emery, you're good.
Oh, no, I tried to get prepared this time, and I made little notes on which ones I thought you were gonna ask about.
Okay,
So I won't take credit that I memorized everything.
okay.
Just trying to be a little more helpful to you guys when.
I'm in awe. Okay, one more. Page 33. The very last entry, Zoom Video Communications, Inc. And it says it's for textbooks, $39,600.
That's probably just a contract to have Zoom. But I'll look into that, because that one I didn't make a note on.
I had that one same question too, because it was confusing because it said Zoom video, but then it said textbook, so I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
it was the Zoom services
Yeah.
or books that it just didn't make sense, yeah.
That's it for me.
I had that same question. On page 3, the $2,000 for the Authentic Caribbean Foundation.
That was, they ran 5 COVID clinics for us, and that was their
Expenses.
expenses, yes.
Mm-hmm. That's good. And on page 6, that flex spending for that cafeteria.
That
Is this what we discussed the last time, the lunches, or? No, okay.
This is different. This is for the employees, and it's one of those programs where we can take a deduction from our check and put it into an account to pay for medical expenses.
Pre-tax dollars.
Pre-tax dollars, yeah. So that's the check going to, for the employee contributions.
Has nothing to do with cafeteria or lunch.
That's what they call it. That's
Yeah,
the name
that's
of the
called the
company,
cafeteria
Cafeteria
Plan.
Plan Advisors, yeah.
Because you can select what you're going to use the money for.
Okay. And then page 8, the contract services for 20, in the bottom, the large land and services.
That's a school account, and I do not know that one.
Is it me or is it cold in here?
It is cold in
It's a little-
here.
Yeah, they usually don't turn the heat on much in here.
And they may have the fan on at some place. Because you know how they turn it on? That's what makes the room very cold too. Okay, so that one you said you'll just add it on, right?
Yes, I'll look that up.
In that for page 11, contractual services for Gregory Fernandez.
That's the music guy.
He's the
Who?
music guy, and he's
Music guy.
also, yeah, he does music instruction after school with the kids.
Oh,
And
nice.
he also is,
Rose Conservatory.
correct. And he also does some mentoring for the COVID fairs. He
What?
helps out different programs.
What a creative guy.
I gotta meet him. I don't know if I met him in person yet. Oh yeah, Dr. Herman. I know what that is. Let me see what else. For page 14 for Dr. Herman, how come this it's just he waits until it adds up and then you pay it all? Because it all has the same dates.
Because that's the date that we entered the invoice into the system.
It's not that he's just getting paid all on that same date, you just enter
No,
it.
it's just when the POs go
Yeah.
through.
Okay.
No, that is multiple days,
Okay,
weeks, I should say,
multiple weeks, yeah.
weeks, yeah.
Excuse me.
The page 21 for legal services, the first one, Murphy, Lemire. Do we know what they're working on at all? Or
No, we don't usually.
we don't find out more? They just send this, you would just pay?
They put stuff on there, but you never understand what they're saying.
Is that
Like
school
they'll-
side?
It's school side.
Yeah.
They'll just say they spoke to a HR person or something. It's not for us to make public.
Okay. Oh, we got that. Oh, yeah. Page 27, the Samuels James contractual services.
James Samuels.
James Samuels.
I'm not sure. That's on the school side. I will get that information. It looks like it's July to October. Service date. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. You have, yeah, for me. Do you have anything on this one, Mr. Ianeri?
Why would I start something now?
Oh,
You had all the fun.
all right, we'll move on to the next one.
We'll move on to the next one.
I reviewed this one, but nothing jumped out at me, so I defer to you, Rita.
Okay. You've already asked about the same thing, Allied Waste Services. That first one, it had that same thing there. but she already answered that one.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah,
cool.
the same one. Okay, so page number 4, chapping sheds for department equipment, 5,999.
That
Anything?
is the library, so
Library, interesting.
I know they were buying a shed for, he mentioned they were buying a shed, and now I can't remember why. I'm assuming probably to store
Equipment?
equipment or something. I can't remember now, but it's for the library. I can find out exactly for what if you'd like me to.
Yes, please.
Excuse me.
And then page 6, David Wedge, also consultants.
He works for the mayor's office, and he does a lot of the communications relations. A couple of things he's worked on is when the police officer got shot in that whole incident, he did some stuff, but he's does more like, he does a lot of the good too, like a lot of the different stories in town. He's like a historian, and he's worked on some of the false stories that have come out in the news. He's worked on some of that.
Like
He
public,
does a bunch of different things,
yeah, public relations.
yes.
And then page 9, Final Gift USA Animal Disposal. Just sounded really bad.
That's animal control, it's when we have to.
Yeah, to dispose. That was sad.
Yeah.
It's quite a
And-
name for the company.
Right.
Yeah.
That was caught my attention. Final Gift USA. I said, clever name. Okay. And all right. And then Friends and Mentors contract services. That's just for the school side.
It is, it's therapeutic mentoring.
Yeah. Page 17, Anthony Pope, 4,975.
He is it's for educational and consultant for the Promise College over at the school department.
Okay, that's all I have for this one. Anything, Mr. Ianari?
Dennis, anything?
Nope.
This is your final accounts meeting. What words of wisdom and counsel would you like to leave for the counselors coming after you?
Council meeting,
Yes.
imagine that.
Advice, suggestions, insight?
I'm sure it'll all change next year if the council president does it right. Changes everybody over.
Yes.
Everybody else has a shot at it now, right?
This is my 4th year on it. I've been haunting Anne Marie for years.
I had plenty of years on, many years, many. Jim
I've
Harrington.
worked with you a
put me on
couple of times.
it. Jim Harrington pulled me on when no, yeah, I did the first, was when he became mayor, after units, yeah, he put me on. That's when I started on.
Okay, so this is our final one for this legislative year, so we don't schedule a date, I guess, for January. We just wait and see. So it is
Yeah.
We didn't see.
6:39, 6:40, okay. And meeting is adjourned.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
You too. Everybody have a nice holiday.